So look, guys, quick. I completely forgot to mention this in the video. I want to show you guys something, and I'm just throwing it in at the very end of the video because I think it's kind of funny. Well, it's not really funny, but like it's kind of cool. Well, it's kind of interesting. You guys will find out. I'm just gonna slap it on at the end. All right. Hey guys. So
What's up?
Oh god! Wait, I can edit that. No, I've got some funny, I've got some funny stuff for you, but I'll leave it to the end of the video, so you just have to hold on. I don't know. I think they're funny videos. Like, you know, people are like, "Oh my god, James, are you alright?" It's like, yeah, no, that's sweet. What are you all about?
James, you doing okay? Do you need a hug? You're like,
Yeah. No, like, I'll put it at the end.
Sad.
Anyway, look, guys, been asking, and you know what? You're completely right because I'm sick of it as well. Kind of at this point. Oh, do you want to, like, you know, see all the last couple videos complaining about wizards, video, like, you know, look, talking about that whole thing. I just don't. I mean, look, I want to get back to the good stuff. I just want to talk about people with Asperger's and game
I don't
stores.
want to be sad anymore. I just want to be happy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. So I've got a couple threads here. They're all pretty much the same thread, but like, you know, they're quite short, so we're just gonna like staple them together. So do you wanna take us off, Garbo? I used to be a GM at my local game store. I got kicked out yesterday with a picture of Little Wayne. Looking very
I don't
sad.
understand rappers, dude. Like, listen, just look at him for
So,
a second. Just observe that specimen.
Little Wayne, as far as I'm aware, got kind of cancelled because he didn't really like fall in line with the whole like BLM thing. Because he's like, I don't know, man, like white people have been pretty nice to me.
No. See, I've heard his interview about that, and we can't repeat it here, but it was pretty funny actually.
Yeah, well, you know, but like honestly, he's like honestly, I haven't really had any issue. Like I really don't get, like, you know, where this is going. Either way, look, the video's not about this. We're not about politics. We're not doing any of this type of stuff. Let's do this. You ready? Why did you get kicked out of local game store? Is this a story about me or Garp? You guys decide in the comments down below. Does this sound like me or Garp?
Bro, shut up.
We've got our own. Look, we've got our own taste. We've got our own different flavors, okay? Or reasons why.
Flavors?
Well, yeah. What would Garbo get kicked out of?
What's my flavor? Western barbecue burger from Burger King? What the fuck?
All right, okay. Look, Dan, read the thread. Could you guys just read the thread? This is like you're in 2 minutes.
Would you just read the fucking thread? Jesus Christ! Why I came here in the first place? I used to be a GM at a local game store. I got kicked out yesterday because I snapped. Here's what happened. We're in a game on Saturday.
That's exactly what happens to you. You snap. That's exactly that's exactly your thing.
Look, yeah.
You get that.
Ask all my players to take the game seriously. One of my regulars wants to bring their new friend in. Friend knows nothing about D&D aside from Facebook memes, so he knows everybody. He needs to know them.
Honestly, it's a good primer, not gonna lie. Honestly, I would rather Facebook memes over Critical Role at this point, you know, so not gonna lie, probably better than most people.
References.
I mean, like, here. What's worse?
Oh.
What's worse? Facebook memes are us.
That's a hard chop, James. Hard chop.
Yeah, that's quite an insult, actually. Never mind. Sorry.
That's a hard ass.
Yeah. All right.
But I love the Lord Barrington meme. So that's like everyone's first LOL Reddit green text meme.
It was funny though at the time. It was funny at the time. All right.
At the time it was written, it was quite the banger.
It was. All right. You should have been there, guys. I want more. Can you guys just read the thread? Can you guys actually just read the thread? I don't know what this is. Like, well, James, can you just like stop and sit down?
You guys can't stay on topic for fucking 1 minute. Fuck.
Okay, I'm sorry. Like, what happened to him?
Tell him I want a more serious game, tone down the pop culture references, quiet for a few sessions. Then he has his bar become a rapper, straight up pulling shit from Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent.
All right, okay.
I don't hate that, honestly. Come back after 15 minutes, tell them as a group, I don't want pop culture in my game. Continue the session. Not even 5 minutes later, the rapper bar starts rapping again at me. I go quiet again. He puts on a big shit-eating grin and says, it was just a joke and non, it won't happen again. Take all the tokens off the table. Pull up an image of Lil Wayne on my phone. Describe him rolling into the scene with a pack of gangsters. Roll initiative. Rapper Bard grins for a moment. Then I describe Lil Wayne and his gangsters shooting the party with OP guns. People start protesting. Ignore them. Describe how they start raping their corpses.
Well, okay.
If they do any damage, I have Lil Wayne scream, "Turn down for what?" Turn
down for what? I don't know how the song goes.
What
like,
the fuck?
Oh, Jesus, now I've got phone calls. Here, unprofessional. It's my mum ringing me about that fucking bomb for that. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, focus me, mum.
Yeah. There we go. Right, I'll edit that out.
Your parents are delightfully average.
See, you love that.
It's a shame that the guys won't hear.
No, well, I'm gonna have to cut that. Like, you know. Anyway, where were we? So turn down for what? Honestly, look. Let's finish it off.
Look at rapper Bard after I describe him mutilating his corpse and raping it for to lulz because they're rappers.
They're not
cancerous.
it's not like they're cartel members. Like, if they're cartel members, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I've seen enough Live Leak videos. Sounds about right, you know?
Well, I'm pretty sure Lil Wayne wouldn't fuck a dead dude.
I'm put that certain. Out there. Honestly, that gives me a good idea. I've been thinking about this adventure for a long time, and I really want to make it at some point. And essentially,
surviving Chicago?
No, it's not that. But I was thinking, so I really want to do an adventure about John McAfee. So I do, and I really like the idea of like you have to do. Hold on, phone's going again.
James, when Megan comes over.
Mum, I'm trying to record. Mum, they're doing my job. Stop.
So, unfortunately, you guys probably won't hear this, but James is getting harassed by his mom, and it's a treat to hear.
Yeah. Anyway, so look, John McAfee.
Mom, I'm trying to record.
Dude, this is a serious job. Okay. This is my career.
It's a serious job, Mom.
Anyway, so look, the objective is, the adventure, what I'm thinking is, John McAfee has to defend his island fort from the fantasy IRS/ATF. Garbo, you know the thing is, why have you not done that? Because, like, you know, I think it would work perfectly for your setting. Why do you not have a fantasy version of John McAfee? And like,
look,
you know,
bro, you have your fucking bush weapon already.
Right, okay, no, and then think of it like this. You know them wee like go-kart flying things? You could all escape on them at the end.
Go-kart flying
things? Yeah, you
mean a paraglider?
Yeah, the paraglider things that John McAfee got done for.
The go-kart flying thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay,
a paraglider?
Yeah, well, what would you want them to be? Would they more be elven or what? Or would you put them more like dwarven?
This is a giant bird strapped to a fucking lawn chair.
Good, guys,
Off-word mixing.
Guys, let us know in the comments. Do you want John McAfee versus Fantasy IRS? Because like I want to make that happen. Like I will really want to make that happen, and I've had that in my mind for a long time. But it's just one of those ones I've never got around to. I really want to make like a proper siege adventure. You know, I think it would be a lot of fun.
But with John McAfee.
Yeah, but it has to be John McAfee. It has to be John McAfee. Come on, don't be doing that.
Anyway, no, scroll up. We're not done yet. We gotta finish this.
Oh, right, okay.
Shit. He's stunned, mutters something about it just being a joke. Someone texts me on the shoulder. There's a staff member. They asked me to leave. Scoop up my stuff and go. Get a call from a manager. I'm not fully banned, but they don't want me running games there anymore. Now, I picture him like he's actually like in an open table saying this shit too. Like they rape your corpses and some kid trying to play Magic the Gathering behind him. Like, what the fuck, man?
I'm just gonna put out here and say this. My style of games are not suitable for local game stores. That's all I can say.
Imagine like playing like a war game like 40K and you hear a guy scream, "Turn down for what?" Like every like minute and a half. Like, what the fuck is going on there?
You know what? I like the idea of this. Like if you take away all the molesting, like, you know, I think honestly
if you take away all the molesting, it's quite a good game.
Like, you know what? I was saying this to Megan about like, what about like making like an actual like straight up like modern day gangster game, you know what I mean, of sorts. I think that sounds like a lot of fun. Like, you know, I think it could really work.
Are there any games like that?
Well, Cyberpunk, maybe.
Well, that's
not
really.
It's not. Well, they've got gangs, but it's not like their gangs are like too different. But you can still like recreate like, you know, Bloods and Crips and like, you know, all those like Latin Kings and all that sort of stuff. But then, you know, finally, like, if we ever did something like that, people would be like, "Oh, James, you're being very racist, man. That's very racist of you." It's like,
gangster.
I think it would be. I think it would be fun. Straight up.
Let's see here. So there are a few bank robbery ones.
I mean, like, what would be the difference between, like, I think it would work. All I'm saying is I think it would be a lot of fun. I think it would be something that I myself would definitely be up for playing. Like, you know, like, there's a lot of archetypes. Like, come on, man. Like, look at how popular GTA is. Like, that's all I gotta say.
Well, yeah.
What I'm going for is essentially GTA, the tabletop game, essentially. Like, you know, there's not much difference there. I think it would be fun, but no, that would be racist. Alright, okay, what else? Has anyone else got kicked out of the local game store? Let's
okay. At Friends, that image is already a dead giveaway. What's the guy's mentality? Let me tell you. That's
what's up from
dead giveaway.
Why?
I'm pretty sure it's from Berserk.
What is it with Berserk? Like, people keep telling me, it's like, man, you need to go watch Berserk, and then all I hear about it is like the horse.
Yeah, that's like, yeah.
And then I go to watch it, and then it's like all back to front. I'm like, guys, am I watching this the right way? Like, this says episode 1, doesn't it? It's like, oh.
Well, you gotta start episode 1 and then go to 3, 4, 6, and you go back to 1 again to recap. Yeah, it's
man.
Well, it has like diehard fans too.
People, like, enough people have told me, James, you would love it. Just watch it. And I do believe that I think I would enjoy it, you know, so I'm at that point. But at the same time, anytime I like work it up to actually go for it, I'm like, man, what the fuck's going on? You know what I mean? It's like, who's this gay fella? What's this about? What's he doing? You know?
Why does he suck at that man's dick?
Anyway, look, let's do this. Add college apartment.
Just bought my first DMG from the bookstore. I was 18, drinking with friends. Show them I show my friend my new campaign. Try to run a one shot with some pre-gen. Player character references MLP, horses burnt to PC violently, player too high and drunk, underage, and illegal drugs and get mad. That's quite the fucking leap. Holy shit.
Alright, okay. There you go.
At local game store, running LMOP for some newbies, think their characters are serious. Get to the bugbear in the case. Forgot they've seen the Adventure Zone. Hey, it's Clark the Hugbear. Clark rapes her. Okay, there's a lot of rape going on. I said don't choose the rape thread, James.
I was gonna do a rape thread, but then you said, okay, I didn't realize.
I think guess what? We found another rape thread. Take that. Checkmate, atheist. What the fuck? Okay.
All right. Okay. Does it get out of here?
Rapes her character to death. Gets kicked out. At parents' house. Just bought Curse of Straw to get home. Try running the haunted house opening with little sisters, bro. Don't do this, bro. Forgot they just seen Monster House. Let's find the vault. Let's find the uvula and make it throw us up. Flying broom sodomizes their character. Okay, Anon, I think the problem here is you.
Yeah, no, you know what? Normally whenever I do stories, like, normally anytime we read these sort of threads, I'm like, you know what? There might have been something in between. There might be something more going on here. Maybe we're just not getting the full picture. But the second you start sodomizing people with flying brooms,
as soon as you start sodomizing your sister's characters with brooms, like, I think you're the problem, Anon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fourth time at my new house, playing with friend's new girlfriend. My character is a blue tiefling, business like Jester. Tatum Recrum blows a load in her blue asshole. Why?
Okay.
Why?
Is this going to continue?
Showing a friend how to GM. No idea when, but he'd be watched. No idea when, but he'd watch Critical Role. Show him how to roleplay as NPCs. Do you do epic voices? Okay.
Right. Okay.
Scroll down. That's more. Okay, that's about grapple builds. That's fine. Scroll down. Sodomize. Okay, a lot of sodomizing and raping Anon's adventures. I'm seeing a pattern here, Anon.
I feel like this has got the makings for a true copy pasta. Not gonna lie. I think he's got the makings for like a pretty solid copy pasta. I think this could be something.
So anyway, and then I sodomized their characters with broomsticks. Epic lol, all right, my fellow 4chaners.
Yeah. Jesus. Don't give me ideas. Don't give me ideas. I'm on my last edit for the Bastard Princess, and you know what? I feel like I want to add something to the cursed items list.
James. James.
All right. Okay. Fine.
Why is this broomstick so smelly? I don't get it. Like, it starts vibrating.
Mate.
Wait.
No, do you not remember that the kids' toy, the Harry Potter kids' toy? They brought out like this kids' toy. So they did. Right, let me get this up for you, Garbu. You won't believe me.
Is it? Hold on. Is it the Harry Potter? The Harry Potter broomstick. Yeah. I know. I know the story.
In 2001, Mattel made a vibrating Harry Potter broomstick that led to many questionable Amazon using reviews. They discontinued the toy after an adult store in Times Square started selling them for twice their original retail price.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who give that the go ahead, like, straight up? He was like, yeah, this is.
Well, I'm sure they didn't think they won't put these where they shouldn't be.
Well, it's a
Mom, give my broomstick back. No, sweetie, I'm Harry Potter today. I'm gonna catch that golden snitch. Hell yeah, brother.
To be fair, though, I remember, I think one of my first introductions to like fan fiction. So I was really big into, I was a perfect age for Harry Potter as a kid, and I remember like looking stuff up for Harry Potter when we first got like internet put in like 2005 or whatever, and yeah. Wouldn't recommend it. It would be like, you know what it would remind me of? It would be like, think of like parents that like their children are really big into My Little Pony, and then they like search for My Little Pony online. It's just not a good idea. It's not going to mix well.
Remember My Immortal, the like infamous like Harry Potter?
Yes, yeah, that was a great one. So it was. I love that one. That was funny as fuck. Also, if you guys haven't watched My Immortal, go watch it. It's one of my favorite internet historian videos, and he's done quite a few good ones. But it's a shame he only does like one video a year, for God's sake. You know.
To be fair, though, pretty good production quality. Yeah, give him that.
I will give him that. Anyway,
I wouldn't mind more, but you know what?
Yeah, okay. So anyway, I got banned from a local game store for running the game once. It was glorious. Okay, what did you do?
Post this cat when they least expect it. See, I like those kind of memes. I don't know why. Okay, so been running a drop-in game for 4 weeks. Basically, just a monster/dungeon of the week adventure, easy to pop in and out of, so we don't have to deal with flaky people. Close group of people. I hate American English. Close or close? Which is it? Close group of people come every week. A few that drop in every couple of weeks. This week we're doing an adventure in a haunted cheese warehouse. Haunted cheese warehouse. This is a fucking Italian's worst nightmare. Oh, you know, my cheese. Yeah. There's a ghost that's spoiling my.
Is this not just what do you call that? Luigi's Haunted Mansion?
Oh. A plague has hit the area. All the cattle are dead or barren. The villain is magically turning wayward travelers into cheese wheels to keep the town.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie, I'll be up for this.
I've spent some time setting up the spooky haunt. One of the above inconsistent people shows up late with their friend, hoping to introduce them to the group in the game at large. I extend my hand. I am cheese to meet them. Everybody laughs.
That's good. I like that. That's quality. That's quality.
Now this is pod racing right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that meme. I'm cheesed to meet you.
I'm cheesed to meet them. I kill them. I find new friends. I meet them. I choose to meet them.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good.
New person apparently thinks people are laughing at him. New person gets extremely offended for some reason. That checks out.
Nah.
It's just a harmless joke, bro. Why are you even angry about a cheese pun? I tell them if they don't like me, they can leave. He goes to the store manager and says I was racist.
Get fuck off. Why? What? Fuck off. Go away.
Store owner takes me to the back. Look, man, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't have racists in my store. I get banned from the store. Game nights into the store.
Mate, honestly.
I tell them I'm cheese to meet them. They call me racist. I get kicked out. I find a new game store. Get new players. Say I'm cheese to meet them. They call me racist.
Honestly, story of my life, not gonna lie.
What do you want, cheese wheel?
Right,
how could you?
I've got jokes, but I can't use them. This is YouTube. Check out Gumroot if you want the good jokes, okay? Let's keep going.
If you want that good shit, check out the Gumroot.
Yeah, exactly.
How the hell could cheese wheel be racist though? Like fucking cheese wheel, look at motherfucker.
You know what it's like? It's like, what's that whole thing about?
Cheddar lacking bitch.
I think is it not like, are not like black people like lactose intolerant or something? Is that like a thing? I think it is.
Well, they have a higher rate of being lactose intolerant, but I don't think they're all lactose intolerant. That's kind of racist, James.
Well, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm only asking. Like, it's not like I know any. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
I can hear James. So I heard you black folks can't eat your cheese.
Well, I don't know. I'm asking a valid question here, guys. But like, you know, fine then. James is racist. See, that's where we get done in for. It's like, yeah, no, James, you're just racist, man. It's like, well, no, but like maybe you might have a point there.
Imagine going to. Hold on, this would be a funny story for someone. Imagine being black and going to like a charcuterie board meetup with all your friends, and they go, oh sorry, and move the cheese away from you. Automatically. Like, I like cheese, yo. Give me that shit back. Oh, sorry. I assumed. You assumed what? What would you assume, huh? Would you assume what? If I saw that, I'd be laughing my fucking ass off in the corner of that fucking room, dude. Oh, you assumed I couldn't eat cheese? What, because I'm black?
It's the only explanation that I have for why someone would get upset about saying I'm cheese to meet you. That's the only, like, I can't, like, honestly, like, guys, let us know down below.
If I just met somebody and they said I'm cheese to meet you, I would know. Me and you would be friends for life.
Yeah,
I would know.
I think I would get on with them.
Because you're same wavelength. Like you're cheese to meet me. Wow.
Oh my!
Holy shit!
Hey, look, this is a good one. Grape holding RP session at McDonald's. That's the most American thing I've ever heard.
What? Like the fucking playpen? I'm not in this group. I'm an employee back when I was 16 years old. Kids are RPing something looked interesting. I clean around the area to listen in. Might have noticed me. One slammed the
felt top.
Oh, one slammed the flat top salt shaker upside down. Old trick. You either lift it up and spill the salt or carefully slide off the table. Now, slap it at the kid. The manager saw the whole thing on camera. Took my side early 2000s. Later crop dust the session as it clean. Behind the counter, I finally hear them accusing each other of farting. My face.
You know what?
What the fuck?
You know what? I kind of believe it. You know what? I just believe that one. Normally, I'd be like, wow, that sounds good. It sounds so unusual. I think it's true. That's
Imagine going to buy, like, you go to buy your Goy Slop at fucking McDonald's and you see a pair of, like, fat overweight teens playing Dungeons and Dragons at
man. You know, here, this gives me another one. This guy I've been talking to, he's trying to convince me to convert Class Wars, so my, like, PvP goal set. He wants to convert it and mix it with, essentially, the gas station, but put it in Waffle House.
You know, I'm quite surprised. A lot of people actually play, like, I saw your gas station book out in the wild at a store, like in I was going through Kansas City.
Oh, sweet. Actually, I remember. You know, the guy messaged me, so he did. Yeah, actually, I think I know that one.
Yeah, so I was going to Kansas City, like, like me, it's like, look, a game store, I'll stop in, because you just kind of have to, you know, it's a game store, I gotta stop in and see. And there's a guy, and he was, I'm pretty sure he was playing D&D 5e, because they had that look about him, you know. That glaze over eye.
No.
But they had your book out. And I think they're on, like, I think they're starting out and they're going through the opening character selection thing.
Oh, sweet. Right. That's pretty fucking not bad. You know what? I'm pretty, you know, actually I got this the other day. There was, it was mate's 30th and I was talking to one of my friends, I haven't seen him in a while, and his girlfriend was talking to us and she was saying her wee brother knows who we are. I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, what? Yeah, he's got like Asperger's, and he's like really big into like role playing games, and like, you know, like D&D and stuff.
Oh,
like,
no, not the Asperger's.
Like, and they were asking me, he's like, oh, could you like send him a wee message or something? I was like, mate, I got no idea what the fuck to say to these. You know, I got no idea. Say, hey man, you're good.
Hey there, little fella. I'm James of Neckbeardia.
Well, the thing is, I'd say like little fella. He's like 23. You know what I mean? Like they say wee brother, but like,
hey there, kiddo.
They're like, she was like maybe like 26 or 7. You know what I mean? So it's like when they say wee brother, it's like it's not actually like, but it's like, oh god, what do I? Yeah, sure.
Dude, I imagine being asked like, can you tell my friend something cool because you're James? Like, hey, I'm cheese to meet you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, that's pretty. I think that's gonna be my go-to response.
You're James Strippergram, cheese to meet you. Just let me in.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be my default response now. I'm cheese to meet you whenever someone.
Cheese to meet you.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that more often. Anyway, look, that was a short thread, and we're half an hour deep in, and we've done 3 posts. So, can you guys just leave the fucking thread, guys?
Psst. Hey, lean in closer. This is fucking ASMR channel now. You know what's pretty fucking based? Titties. Go see titties. Lots of titties.
All the titties.
Go over to the website, check out all the models. You guys know the score. We have some really nice looking models over there, and we have a lot of
sci-fi gothic.
Yeah,
let's call them sci-fi gothic.
And if models isn't your shit, We have loads of subclasses, and we keep adding them every other week or so. We add a lot.
We got a lot.
Look, we've got big brains. We add shit. But yes, go over to the website, check out everything. If you haven't subscribed, what the fuck you doing? Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell as well, and let's get back to the video. Also, the winner of the Deal Week giveaway is this guy. Yay! Woo! Woo!
Look, anyway, in for a chance to win, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, automatically entered in.
And to claim the prize, you just send an email to neckbeardiacontact@gmail.com. Let's get back to the video.
Okay.
Now this one's gonna be, why is everyone at local game store socially retarded? This is gonna be pretty good.
I've got answers for you, but like, let's go for this.
It's called ass burgers. Be Lamy. God. This is not Reddit! Be Lamy, Epic Gamer, lol. Be me, not. By the way, quick tangent. Did you see where they found like some writings from Play or some shit, and he had like little tags, like green text stories, to say where he was saying where like Soul was talking.
Yeah. Let's just keep going. This looks like a bad thread.
Not very extroverted, but enough to get by. LGS is full of fat nerds and skinny, greasy dudes, the usual. Show up at the Magic the Gathering event with like 20 people.
I mean, like, you're gonna get the worst people in the Magic the Gathering event. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Cardboard crack will change a man.
Yeah.
Introduce myself to people who aren't even playing. Hi. My name is. They visibly pause.
My name is
answering.
Slim Shady. I'm sorry, I can't help
Greasy
myself.
Neckbeard. Ask some bullshit question like how long they've been playing for. They curtly respond and don't offer any context. Ask about their deck. They respond with something like it wins by doing blank and nothing else. This goes on for a minute before I give up.
I mean, look. It's the age-old question. Why? This is the thing. I do think.
Why are all these introverts so introverted? Wow,
Yeah.
it's so crazy.
I really have to ask the question though. Role-playing games. Why is it that like people that tend to be very introverted tend to enjoy role-playing games? Because it's like it's the most social of the nerd hobbies. I think, and
That's a way to put it.
well, I would argue it's the most social because if you're looking at war games, it's normally just 1v1. So it's just like, you're only talking to the one person. Whereas for most role-playing, like, you're talking about at least 5, 6, 7, 8 people at a table. So I don't know. It's one that I don't think I'm ever going to understand. Why do nerd hobbies attract so many nerds? It's a question that...
Why do nerd hobbies attract nerds?
Yeah. Don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to answer that one. Not going to lie.
Work in a local area. Go into shop. Get talking to tattooed dude my age who says he plays 40K. He invites me to a third local game store for games night games night that's happening.
Okay.
Turn up in game. No props. Meet two guys who work at the game shop. No tattoo dude. Next time I turn up, there's like 30 plus people for game night. Talk to the local game store employee. Says that this group is for his friends. Say fine. Play more games. Come to the point. Friend of the game store employee chooses to play with me with his other one of his friends. Like he acts like he's. What the fuck? Employee chooses to play with me. Chooses to play me with this other one of his friends, like he acts like he's trying to get in his pants. Fucking seizure.
Mate, yeah, that's a sentence and a half.
Play one me versus both of them. Actually get on the objective points. Play my army well. Turns out that on the last point outnumber them, so he says, so I won. That's awesome, not even all that good. Employee then says, no you didn't because we killed more of you than you killed us.
Are you playing objectives? No, go away. Go away. What are you playing? Right, okay.
So, not going to let myself get treated like that, I say, but you made no mention of that before the game started. You only mentioned the objective points. Silence. So, I win, because you failed to mention a rule as a judge employed by the store. Well, this is just how we usually play in my group. Next time, turn up. When's the next game day, employee? It's not on this week, but just me and my friends. So I says, yeah, I know tattoo guy from local store.
How can you have like a game store? It's like, oh, we don't have a game night, but it's like for me and my mates. It's like, no, it's a game store.
This is a cool kids club game night. You're not invited to the cool guys club.
Go right, okay. Okay. Right.
Sorry, you're too gay to play with us.
I mean, I'm just going to go out here and go out and live here. This is why so many games were shut down, because I'm going to put out here. So many nerds just do not know decent business practices. Like, they just don't. Like, there's so many nerds like there that
I don't like making money. I hate money.
No, but it's not even that. It's just like the basic stuff, like dead stock, or you know what I mean. Like, focus on one. Look, let's just keep going. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
He responds, "You mean that guy with the tattoos? Yeah, he's not my friend. My face went MFWWT. God. Well, I played for other dudes, including the old guy from the same local shop. Well, it's just me and my friends. Mystery continued part 2.
What?
Just take me there, James.
Oh, right.
Just take me there.
Right,
There we go.
Okay, we're in too deep now.
So by this point, I'm thinking, employee of the local shop is trying to stop me from making friends in his friends group. He's 30 plus friend group.
Okay.
So I get pissy and blow him off. Next time I turn up, 6 friends only. From then on and always, only 6. And they don't make eye contact with me and don't look at me. Oh, I love this shit at game stores, dude. I have people who will not look me in the fucking face because, like, I told them to their face, "Yeah, you're a fucking." Well, I can't say that.
Yeah, no, you should. Yeah. Just like, this is why you get banned from game
I will
stores.
say phrases. I'm like, you are a friendly gamer word, and this is why no one wants to play with you because you're like this. And I'll tell them that to their face, and they'll like, I'll walk into like, and they'll like just, they'll like turn away from the door and like look at me. I'm like, that's right. Don't look at me. Look away.
No, I just need to put it out here, guys. You need to remember, Garbu does wear a kilt as part of his daily.
I wear pants as well. It's not always kilts. However, I usually have a gun on me. So that's
how often? Like, what's the
oh
mix?
my god! Hold on. So this last Sunday, I went to the game store and I had to teach a class that morning to a shooter.
Yeah.
So I had my chest rig on and it was hot in that store. So I walk up, put down my Star Wars Legion miniatures, and man, it's hot as fucking. So take my coat off and
please
like
tell me, did you wear your bunny ears? Did you have the bunny ears?
No.
Oh.
But these old ladies playing mahjong looked up at me and saw my gun and were like, ooh, and like they left like a few minutes later.
I mean, like, where you are, it can't be that weird, is it? You know what I mean?
Dude, it's mostly the old people who have problems with it. Like, he brought a gun into a game store. Like, I'm not gonna take it off and leave it in my fucking car.
Yeah.
Like, just get over it. Like, there's one day, me and another guy, we had a pickup game in Legion, and he had a gun. I was like, oh, what'd you got? He goes, oh, it's a Glock. I was gay. And we started get like you know, like the friendly gun banter.
Yeah.
A little bit of banter over there over the game table. And we're talking about guns and how what we carry and all that. Of course, we're both strapped. He has a outer waistband holster, and I have my shoulder rig. Yeah. And people look at us like we're fucking terrorists. Like, it's the funniest shit. Like, are they gonna go up in any second? If one of them lose, will a shootout happen? Like, y'all are fucking retarded.
I mean, like, with you, Garbu, it might. Not.
Look, bro, it's never. I only threw dice once at a tournament. All right, relax.
Right, okay. Let's see how badly does this go on for. You know what? The thing is, where you live, I just couldn't imagine that being like. I would imagine that's more like par for the course. You know what I mean?
It is, but like, well, most folks like usually I wear like a long sleeve shirt or like a flannel to cover just cover it up. So I'm like, I'm just hot. I want to cool down, so all the fucking layers come off and like, whoa. You know, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But usually I'm polite, but on some days I'm not very polite. I'm uncomfortable. It's hot in here. The Yu-Gi-Oh players are generating fucking 30 megatons of body heat. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've got a question for you guys. Who's the worst out of the card players? Like, you know, I don't like
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Is it Yu-Gi-Oh?
Every fucking time. Yu-Gi-Oh players are the kings of card tards.
Mate, the thing is, if out of all the cards, the only one that I'd actually be semi-interested in would be Yu-Gi-Oh, though. Like, that's the thing.
Color me surprised.
Like, if I had, like, if someone said, James, you have to get into a card game, it would probably be Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, it just would be Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, I'm not going to get into Pokemon.
Tell us why.
I was really big into, like, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh whenever I was like a child, but like I never got like back into it the way I got back into like 40K.
Lad, I enjoyed the Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, if you weren't like, look, what age am I? I'm 29. See anyone watching who's like, if you're like 29 or so and you weren't into Yu-Gi-Oh whenever you were like 6, 7, 8, sort your life out. What were you doing? You know, and don't be like, oh man, I was in Power Rangers. So my dick, everyone was into Power Rangers. I've been trying to get Ozzy into Power Rangers, but he's just not having it. It's like...
I see Ozzy, nah, Dad, that's gay. No, Ozzy, you don't understand. They're based.
Yeah.
You get to play with them.
Come on. Like, you know, because he's getting into that age group, and they're like, come on, can we please, like, put on the old Power Rangers or something? Like, you know what I mean? I'm a bit tired of fucking Paw Patrol, man. Not gonna lie. Like, you know, does it always have to be Paw Patrol? Can we go with anything else? No. No. Hey, look, anyway, read the fucking text, guys, on my line. 10 minutes later.
Oh, I just saw a picture of a fucking of Mr. Jim's position. That's not it. Look, Jim.
What I hear you all about?
You know, Jim Sterling.
Oh, me.
That dude looks like an old, like someone's grandma who did not age well and like had a hard menopause.
Yeah, he's not looking too good these days, and I don't want to get done for hate speech for calling him. So like,
you were better off a fat man, Jim. Anyway, on to the thread. So what did he do? Ban the other 30 friends?
Yeah.
Then I joined another game group at the same game store, full of autists and body odor. So what happened? Are these the dudes that he refuses to let in on his games, which happened on the same night? Then I noticed his friends don't even talk to him. They don't make eye contact, like there's some sort of shame. What is going on? Wait, I think I figured it out. They have been cornered by this employee who is abusing his position at the game store to run only his personal game group, and they are afraid to piss him off. But does that mean that he wields power? Can he ban people on his own? He hasn't even been there the longest. I've been coming there longer than him. There's more to this, I know it.
I have no idea what to make of that story. Honestly, at the same time,
this is a great example of people who of this mindset who go to game stores.
Yeah,
it's a conspiracy.
You know, the thing is, people say to me, it's like, James, you need to be like playing more games like IRL. It's like, look, if I want to play games IRL, it's critical goal fans. And it's 5e, and that's only people are only interested in 5e where I am. And
I've got to play the blue hairs.
And there's one guy who really wants to play Vampire the Masquerade, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I'd be totally up for playing Vampire the Masquerade with the one guy, but like it would just be me and him. Like, I'm honestly, my playstyle just isn't cut out for game stores. You know, I just would not. It just wouldn't mesh well. You know, I just know I wouldn't. Look, I like playing with people online, okay? I like playing with people online, and leave me alone. Let's just keep going. Is there anything else in this one, or do you want to move on to the next one?
I'm trying to find one.
Oh, what's this one? Back when Warcry was newish?
Back when Warcry was newish.
How old's it? Dude, it's only like, it's like 4 years old, is it?
4 old. I think 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It's quite new for a war game.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, is it not just Kill Team, but for Age of Sigmar?
Well, yeah. It's basically like it's basically Fancy Kill Team.
Oh, right, okay.
Dude at Game Store talked a learn to play event up like it was going to be huge. Only me and one other guy show up. Yeah, isn't that's typical.
I mean, like, they kind of have to talk it up though, because
it's going to be great. There'll be tons of people there. You're going to love it. And like, there's no one here.
I feel like you have to do that though for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people, you just kind of have to talk it up. Otherwise, it's hard to get people to try new war games. That's all I'm going to say, because like the time and money investment is just unreal. I don't blame people for being like, I'm kind of happy where I am. You know what I mean? It's like, do I really want to spend another £3,000 on a new army for a war game that I might not even enjoy? You know what I mean? Like, I get it.
Do you though? Do you get it?
What's up?
Do you understand?
Do you get? Wait, what wrestler was it that did that?
Can you dig it?
Yeah. Here, have you seen anything about Vince McMahon?
No.
Mate. No. Vince McMahon likes to take poos on women's heads. Yeah. And he's been like stripped from like WWE, so he has. And also, apparently he's really big into BBC, so he is. And also, apparently Leap Lesnar is a real thing. Apparently he loves watching. A lot of people believe he likes watching Leap Lesnar or Leap Lesnar.
I still try to get past the pooping on heads thing, my dude.
Well, you know what? It kind of makes sense from Vince McMahon. The guy's fake. You know what I mean? Like, you take one look at him, and it's like, yeah, checks out. You know, let's be serious.
I like this shit on women's heads, but only their forehead, nothing else. If I miss, I get mad.
Yeah, so apparently, like, that's the thing. Apparently, look it up yourself. It's weird. Anyway, so back when Warcry was niche, learn to play event. Could you guys just leave the thread? And stop talking about Vince McMahon defecating on women's faces.
Shitting on women.
Can you please stop talking about people defecating on other human beings?
Typical Skelly with greasy hair, wearing an anime T-shirt and no inside voice. That's just me, bro. I've never played before, but he uses the store owner's models.
Okay.
Draw objective. Have to secretly give one of your dudes an item and get it off the board. I have a dude that's so fast it could be out of reach in 1 turn and off the board in 2, and that seems cheap, so I elect to let the other guy have the objective while I stop him play the game. Do okay, make mistakes. Kill all his dudes, but two that have both gotten near the board edge. I can stop one, other will escape. Pick one, kill it. Turns out his last one was the objective carrier, so he wins. Start to say good game. Start to say good game. He literally he wittily starts jumping up and down and screeching about how stupid I am for losing. Game store owner comes to quiet him down and save his models. I leave. Owner later asks me why I don't come to any other events. Just say war cries him for me. Game store owner gets all huffy and tells me that this isn't a hobby for people who can't socialize. I'm the Spurg.
Like I'm the Spurg.
Store now has no events besides MTG and Pokemon TCG for kids. Dude, I have met guys like this, and it's just you're just like you gotta tell them, hey, fucking knock it off. Because they'll be like, you're such a fucking idiot, you fucking retard. I can't believe you. Like, bro, shut the fuck up for across this table. Like, we are not online. You're not on 4chan. Shut your fucking mouth. Because
you know what it comes down to, though. Again, you need to remember. With a lot of nerds. Let's be serious. A lot of people are fucking retards. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of retards, and they're not good at anything. You know, this is a key thing I find with nerds. So this is my biggest pet peeve with nerds that I come across is people that like to be know-it-alls about one specific topic. Like, it's like, oh, I know everything there is about this one specific topic. It's like, all right, okay, but like they're like, oh, I'm kind of shit at everything else. But like, I've got this, so I'm gonna hang on to this. I'm gonna cling on to this, and this is what makes me like special almost. But you need to remember that competence compounds. So like if someone's like actually like decent at one subject, they might actually also be decent at another subject. Does that make sense? Like ability to learn, all that sort of stuff, it kind of has a compounding effect. And if you're so competent in this one subject, you're probably not, you know, if that makes any weird sense. I know I'm probably bitching explaining this, but I don't know, just not for me. Will we do one or two more?
Hold on, scroll up to that cat image. Go up.
People at my local Grape store have wives or girlfriend. I am never held a girl's hand. Oh man,
it is something else watching a female gamer walk in and you see some dudes just be like their days just ruined.
Mate, have you ever seen that one of I can't remember where it was. I think it was like a Nintendo event or something, and a girl sits down beside this fella, and he bends down and takes the biggest huff of the seat you've ever seen.
Oh, that's from a fucking convention. Yeah, I've seen it. Like, dude just falls to his knees, face plants, and just breathes in deep.
Goes for it,
the breath of life.
Yeah. Oh, I have no words for that. You know the thing is, like, you know, again, I think, you know, the thing is, I really do think it's different for people in our age group, because, like, well, I don't know, Grape, you might be like 10 years older than me, and I just don't know. But like, when it comes to like, when I'm talking to people, and like, I do genuinely feel bad for like anyone like under the age of, I think, like 22, 3, 4, because like, you know, there is something weird going on these days. Like, there is just everything seems to have just, everyone's face is just melted, you know, and everything just got really weird. Whereas, like, you know, see, for like whenever I was like 18, 19, you know, the thing is, all you gotta do is like talk to them, you know what I mean? Like, talk to them, don't smell bad, and you're probably gonna be alright, you know what I mean?
Wash your dirty fucn smud crack and fucking wear some deodorant.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Like, on ironically, I do think, like, you know, anyone could have, like, if they really wanted to back then. Like, you know, I think we're in a different world now, but like, it's like, come on, guys.
we're in a different world, man.
No, but we are in a different world. Like, you know, come on. Like, have you seen some of the stuff going about these days where it's like, you know, people are like getting like women are like letting the police on fellas for coming up and talking to them. You know what I mean? It's like,
well, men are not men, but young men are terrified of like talking to women because like they'll go, hey, how are you? Like, don't talk to me. I'm calling the police. Like, fuck. Because back in my day,
of 2010, 11, 12.
The thing is, like, I'll still do it every once in a while. Like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Because like, say like I'm trying to get a coffee at Starbucks or some shit because it's only Starbucks. I'm like, fuck, I'll just get a coffee.
Oh, mate, you need to go for a Tim Hortons. I'm quite enjoying the Tim Hortons now, Sam.
We don't have Tim Hortons.
Mate,
James.
are you telling me I've got something that you don't?
Anyway, so if I'm waiting for anything,
that you don't.
I'll just sit and talk to people because I'm bored. I like talking to people because it makes them uncomfortable. I think it's funny. And you know,
why is the guy the cowboy hat the kilt talking to me, please?
I don't always wear kilts, but like,
not to mention the cowboy hat. Well, you don't have a chair. Do you have a cowboy hat?
I do.
Oh, there we go.
And cowboy boots. If I want to go incognito, I'll go full costume, and people will have no idea who the fuck I even am.
Yeah.
But like, it just it's not like I've learned. You learn how to start a conversation with people and have like the right face for it. Like you have to set your face in a right way that says, "I'm not going to run you down an alley later." Like, you gotta you gotta prepare your facial figures for conversation that's going to say, "Hey, don't worry, you're safe from me," because we've all talked to people, both male and female, where you've seen their face and said hi, like you're gonna fucking kill me, and you just know back from like how wide their eyes are, like, hi, I need a ride to the store. Hey, get the fuck away from me.
No, you know what you guys need to do. This is what I think it's one of the best Sam Hyde jokes ever. He says so Sam Hyde says he's banned from Tinder. So he is, and you know what? I actually believe this story. He says he's banned from Tinder because what he would do is he would go on.
Banned from Tinder.
Yeah, he would go on and like message girls and be like, I can protect you, and they would write back like, from what? From me.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that caught me.
From what?
From me.
Hello, police.
Yeah, guys, don't do that one. Like, I'm going to say, I don't. Or I don't know, some girls might think it's funny. Like, you know, there's girls that are into like school shitters, so like, you know, that's a thing. I suppose. And shit,
yeah,
you know, I wouldn't recommend it. Like, you know,
I could protect you from me.
I mean, like,
oh, you're a bad boy.
Anyway, like, I think that's where we're going to wrap up because we're coming up on an hour long, and we barely talked about any of the threads. You know what? Do you want to know how to fix all these problems? Pretty much all this comes down to is social retardation, which is great because I'm a social retard. I'm not gonna lie. I think more people that I come in contact with tend to not like me than like me, which is alright because, like, you know, I don't know, I can be a bit abrasive, but I've kind of just embraced it at this point. It's like it's just who I am. All right. So obligation 1: wash your dick. Right? Wash your dick. Wash your face.
Clean that smegma out, fucking hater boy.
Yeah, sort that shit out. You know where you can go? You can get really cheap aftershaves. See, in Lidl, they're selling aftershave for like $5 for like a bottle, and it's actually pretty good. I don't know if you can get any of that in America, but trust me, it's decent. Like, you know, you can wear aftershave every day of the week. It's pretty sweet. Try to like keep eye contact, but like don't keep eye contact at the same time. Like don't do that fucking, like, have you ever made that with like some people? Like, I find a lot of people that are really sparky have a really hard time with eye contact, and they either not enough eye contact or too much eye contact. There is such a thing as too much eye contact.
Just the unblinking eye contact.
Yeah, so,
like,
yeah.
If you ever had a guy do that to you, you're like, hey, fucking knock it off.
Yeah,
because it puts you off really quick.
Okay, all you need to do is put yourself in these shoes. You know that Ralph Wiggum meme of "Haha, I'm in danger."
I'm in danger.
If you think if someone did what you're doing to you, if you think of that meme, if you're putting someone else in that situation where I'm in danger, then yeah, you're doing it wrong, man. You better off just like starting off again. I don't know, like just go to stuff and like talk to people and like honestly, you know what? That's one of the things I think YouTube's helped me with that because I've just got to the point where it's like, yeah, I'm just going to talk shit and I don't care. You know what I mean? It's like,
well, people understand, but talking to people it literally takes training. It's a train yourself to talk to people, not freak them out when you're talking to them.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, what you learn via public school and going to events, it's more of a passive training.
Yeah,
which a lot of people aren't getting. They're not getting that passive training.
Yeah,
it's just like, I can't talk to people. They're scary. I'm like, what do you mean you can't talk to people, you fucking idiot? Like,
well, don't get me wrong. You know what the problem is? The problem is people are lonely, and what do they do? The internet's made it easy to be lonely. So like, see if you're really lonely and you got like no friends, don't go on Discord, right? Just don't do that, right?
Don't go on Discord.
Yeah,
make real friends.
Don't get me wrong. I know plenty of people on Discord. Really, like I would call them friends. Like, I really like a ton of people on Discord. But like, you need to be able to practice on like real human beings. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing VC. You know what I mean? Talking to someone who has hyper niche interests the same as you. You know what I mean? Like, there is a difference. Like, this entire channel. This is what it comes down to. This entire channel. This is everything we do is nerds and lack of social skills. And that's you know what? Are we gonna? I'm gonna start a course, right?
Can't ruin our cash cow. Oh, dude, we should start like James and Garbro's talking to people courses.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Hustlers Academy, but instead of drop shipping, it's gonna be fucking basic social norms. I think it'll be $9.99 a month, and we'll do lessons. All right, okay. You know what? See if you're someone you just met. Maybe don't play out the abortion jokes. That's normally not good. You don't want to do that. Here's a list of maybe something a bit more mild, something a bit calmer. You know what? I'll tell you this one. I don't know if I've told you this one, Garb. I've told it before on the channel. And there was this fella. He was in my old work, so he was, and he was just a bit helpless. He was a nice guy and all, and he was actually really dead on. I like talking to him, but he was just helpless when it came to girls, and I think he must have done that whole thing of like, it's rule of elimination, and he must have asked out every single girl in that hotel to go out with him for dinner or whatever. And like, the thing is, that just stinks of desperation, man. You don't just go to one person.
Please go out with me.
Yeah, no, and then like, okay, what does it look like if you're number 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 on that list of, can you please go out with me? You know what I mean?
Well, that, and you get literally. I always tell, like, because every once in a while I'll go and I'll actually do this, because what do they call it? It's not the Gentleman's Club. It's some motherfucking creepy ass name. But basically, it's a place where grown men go to talk to young kids who never had a father figure or some shit.
Oh, I think I've heard about this. Yeah.
And I won't get the name because people will find me pretty easily. But I go there, I talk to these kids, and to be fair, they're usually black. But
yeah.
I tell them, you gotta treat it like a mini game. Like, there are things you have to do and succeed with to make the mini game successful. If you just fuck it up, you'll fuck it up mini game, and it'll ruin your chances with whoever you're talking to. That's any person.
Yeah.
Any social interaction is literally like a fucking Beat Saber game. You get to hit the beats correctly and not fuck it up. Because like, literally, there are beats to a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, say you go, so how are you? And someone goes and pauses too long and goes, I'm fine. You're gonna go, okay, you're gonna kill somebody, ain't you? Like, if you are off beat, people will pick up on it immediately. Like, people will go, oh, there's something weird with you, isn't there? You're full of little fucking freaky dudes, ain't you?
You know what the problem is? So humans are developed on like we're too social. Does that make any sense? Like, humans just are too social.
We are a social creature,
and like, I think people pick up on again, like, I'll give it one thing. Like, normally I'm not a big fan of a lot of the stuff that's going on these days, but I'm actually completely on board with more people understanding social retardation when it comes to fucking like Asperger's and shit. You know what I mean? Like, some people just can't do it. Like, and before people are like, oh my god, they're fucking weird, they're freaks. It's like, well, they really can't help it. Like, the
actual problem is people are saying people are Asperger's when they're not. They're just socially inept.
Yeah.
Like all these kids I've had to deal with that. Like, oh, he has Asperger's. Like, no, he fucking doesn't. He's just fucking awkward. Like, and that shit blows my ass apart, because I'm like, oh, he has Asperger's. They didn't know. He's just fucking awkward, and he's full of nervous energy.
Yeah.
Because like, I'll talk to him and go, hey man, how you doing? Like, oh, I'm doing fine. Like, okay, well, they tell me you have autism. He goes, I don't think I have it. I think I'm just, shy. I'm like, yeah, you're every other fucking teenage dude who has like, oh, look, a girl. Oh god. And like, I start jittering and shit. And like, do you like Pokemon cards? They're not autistic, or or they're just fucking nervous.
No, you know the one Megan's been watching this one. It's called like Love on the Spectrum or whatever. And like
I saw that show on Netflix.
Megan's been watching it. She's been watching it, and there's this fella on it, and he's 25, but he looks like he's 40. And he's like he wears like a suit all the time. And like honestly, he's not that bad compared to a lot of them. But like there was like he was on like speed dating, and then he started talking like Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm like, mate, I'm sorry.
And that's where the whole training comes. You go, hey, there are certain things you don't talk about because they don't know any better.
Like,
they don't know any better.
Like, don't get me wrong. It's art. Like, look, see, like, I'm not going to say it's okay to like Thomas Tank Engine, but like, look, people have weird hobbies, weird interests, and it's okay to have weird hobbies and weird interests. But let's be serious. Most people, the vast majority of people,
are most not. Women are not in the Thomas Tank Engine. They don't hear from a perspective, mate. So, you like trains? That's gonna make their fucking folds dry up immediately.
That and also, let's be serious, Thomas Tank Engine is meant for children. They don't want to go out with a man-child, and that's that. Like, women have just got that like stink detector. Do you know what I mean? Like they just they're too adept at it. Well, to be fair though, they're good at some things, but they're dog shit at others. Like, what's the whole thing about like I suppose like girls like in the whole like the bad boy type of thing? Do you know what I mean?
I remember there was one kid who like he's always on my mind because I worry about him all the fucking time. But this dude is really into fashion. He's a 6'1" black dude who loves fashion, but he loves women. And so what do I do? I say, hey, first of all, you keep that shit deep down inside. You don't tell anyone about that shit.
No, I think you would find women into fashion. Like what type of fashion? What are we talking? Like what type of fashion?
Like old style, like Edwardian, Victorian, old Western, old English.
I thought you were talking like
modern fashion.
I thought you were talking about like leopard print flare, like tight like skin tight trousers or like that weird shit.
Well, no, like literally, I told him, hey, you keep that shit deep down inside, and when you find a girl you like, then you start poking that turtle's head out a little bit, but you do not pull that shit on a new woman.
On unsuspecting. Because
you're gonna freak them out. They're like, this guy likes fashion. What the fuck?
Yeah, you probably better off just avoiding.
Because they're not gonna understand a single thing you're talking about. They don't know about like bustles and shit. They have no idea. They're gonna get lost in the sauce. They're gonna think you're weird.
Well, you know what? If you got a cosplayer, I'm sure she should be into that. I think if you got a
that's a rare bird though, dude.
Yeah,
most cosplayers get snatched up pretty fucking quick in that community.
Yeah, let's be serious. It is. Like, what the other problem is? I think one of the worst things that I find, and especially with like few meets, I think they're starting to experience it. Like, once you hit like late 20s or so, a lot of the good ones are taken up, or who you're working with, people that things haven't worked out with, people that tend to not really be great at like long-term relationships, single moms, you know what I mean? And
single moms.
Well, single moms are alright, they're fine. It depends on the situation and all, but let's be serious. For most people, they're not top picks. Let's not blanket ourselves. Not top picks. However,
I married a single mom.
Yeah, well, of course.
I'm fucking.
Yeah, well, you get what I'm trying to say, though. You know what I mean? You get what I'm trying to say. For most people, it's like, well, it would be ideal. It would be nice. It would be ideal. But again, it's one of those ones. Once people hit like a certain age group, it's like, yeah, that's what you're working with. You know what I mean? It'd be like being like single in like your 40s. It's like, yeah, you're going to be working with like divorcees. You're going to be working with like maybe widows. Well, I suppose most people don't get any widows until like they're in their 50s at least, Well,
no, because there are war widows.
Yeah, I suppose there is.
I mean, you can be a 25-year-old widow because shit just happens in life.
Oh yeah, you can, but it's few and far between.
Typecast people, James. Wow.
Well, it's few and far between. That's all I'm saying is, see, for a lot of people, and I do feel bad for people that the worst I think for a lot of people is they just give up. Because if they give up, then it's game over. You're never going to get anywhere. If you just decide, well, I don't want to play this game anymore. Fuck this. I'm done. You know what I mean? It's like, well, that's all well and good, but that's you know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? Game over essentially.
Well, the main problem is that they're looking globally, not locally, for one.
Yeah, that's
most people who are going to be your most easy fit are going to be local to you. All these guys who are branching out globally and they're trying to find a mate on a global scale.
So are you telling me like if you hit? So you tell me like if you hit 40, go for them Thai brides. Then you know what I mean. Just get them.
I'm just saying, bro. You can find a wife pretty fucking easy in Japan. Like you guys should be looking locally. Really, any man or woman should be looking locally. If you can't, there are countries with low birth rates who will pay you to find a wife. All right, just fucking use your resources. But like it won't be that same magic as finding someone local who's in the same as you are.
I've been talking to Megan about this. Like we've spoken about this a few times, and I honestly don't know if I could go out with someone who wasn't from like Northern Ireland. If I be honest with you, I think I'd have like a hard time. Like talking to them or not.
I can hear mom, but she's a nice lass. But mom, she's not. She's fucking English.
Yeah, I don't think I could go out with someone from England. If I be honest with you, I don't think I could. Like
the big thing is people are trying to find someone who's into the same shit that you are. Don't like me and my wife. I'm conservative. She's liberal. We could not be any more different, and we got married and love each other. Like you don't have to find someone who's in the exact same shit you are.
There's a good Sam. Again, there's another good Sam Hyde one. Is like, oh, she's perfect. She likes all the stuff, but like I sent her like 10 books about Hitler, and she only read 2 of them, and she just doesn't get it, man. It's like man, you're not looking at a girlfriend. You're looking a man with autism or with Asperger. Like you're looking at a friend. You know what I mean? Like I think
you're just gay, bro.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean. There is a bit of a difference there. I think people need to. Look, I'm convinced that, see, when it comes to the whole feminism, see, when it comes to the whole MGTOW thing, I think it's the worst thing to ever happen to humanity. I think we've got our own different qualities and characteristics, and what are we? We're social, and men and women have to work together. You know what I mean? We just have to, and we bring different qualities and traits to the table, I don't know. Look, this has got really derailed. Is there anywhere else we can really go with this? Wash your dick, wash your ass.
Learn how to talk to people, you fucking autistic shit.
I don't know. I feel bad for people though. Like a lot of people.
If you need help, just contact me or James. We'll set you straight. I do this shit all through the fucking week.
Yeah,
Garb. If you want to talk, I can't talk to people. Just message Garbro. Okay, hey retard, get a fucking voice chat with me.
Yeah, it's one of those ones, but it's just time. It just takes time. It does just take time, and some people just aren't cut out for it. Anyway, whoa, pardon me. Anyway, look, that's where we're gonna finish up. Check out the website, check out the models, check out the Gumload. Garbro, please set up a website, please. Well, put up my, you know what? Just for you, well, put up your stuff on my website.
You want to just be a modern Garbro?
Yeah, well, Garbro, it's like, the thing is, see if someone, like, people were asking me about, like, Avenger stuff. It's like, how do you, like, buy his books? Like, yeah, you have to, like, email them. It's like, what do you mean you have to email them? Does he not just have, like, a store? And it's like, no.
You guys should picture James having me by the ankles, trying to drag me through a fucking doorway called website. Me, sticking my nails in. No, trying to claw back towards my fucking coffee page. Nah!
Just make it, man. Come on. Right, okay, fine. If Garbu doesn't want a website, then that's up to him. Even though I think it would be a lot better and like it'd be a lot easier. And like,
it is a website. It's just based off coffee.
It's not the same. It's just not the same. Anyway, look.
It's not the same.
Look, I hope you guys enjoy. Let us know what you think. Have you ever got kicked out of a game store? I've never got kicked out of a game store, surprisingly.
Have you ever cried while talking to a woman? Let us know.
Oh, yeah, that was what I forgot. I was supposed to say that about your man. So yeah, this guy, he went up and asked all the girls, and he would go through them all one by one, and eventually he actually did get one, which I'm shocked about, but I think she just felt bad for him, if I be honest with you. Anyway, one of my friends said to him, like, because he was asking him, was like, oh, mate, how do you, like, do you know how I, like, pick up lines? Like, pick up lines are really shit, by the way, guys, don't even. But there was this one, like, he says to him, he says, you know what you gotta do? All you gotta do is, like, do you want to, like, see what my dick looks like? And the thing is, some people can pull that off. You know what? Like, some people do have that ability to, like, go up to a girl and be like, do you want to see what my dick looks like? And,
like, see what color my balls are?
Yeah, like, some people have that ability, but see if some, like, greasy skeleton neckbeard goes up to a girl and says that, you're going on the sex offender register, mate. I'm telling you this right now, you will be on the sex offender register.
Hey, do you want to see what my dick looks like?
Yeah.
And the cops were called.
Yeah, like, what's that joke? You remember that meme of, like, hey, Susan, looking good? That's exactly what it is. That's
Hey, Susan. Hello, police.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Honestly, that meme is more true than I think anyone wants to admit, because it fucking is. Anyway, is there anything else to talk about, Gerber? We'll just wrap up.
Wrap it up.
Okay, hope you guys enjoy. Let us know what you think. Subscribe. We're an hour 7 in. How the fuck have we got this long? And we only did 4 posts. Oh my god, can you guys just shut up and read the stream? Anyway, see you guys.
Read the fucking thread.
James, can you just hurry up and end the fucking video, man? You were supposed to be ending the video 5 minutes ago. It's yeah, I got stuck. Right, see you guys. Bye. Enjoy. Bye bye.
I miss old Neckbeardia.
So, you got to the end. I know, I completely forgot. But anyway, so there was bomb threat. So there was around the corner from my mum's house. Turns out they were producing and storing explosives in a house not even 500 meters from the house I grew up in. So that's kind of cool. So here's some videos to show you guys. I don't know, I think it's kind of interesting. I thought I might as well share it with you guys. I posted it on Twitter, and I'll probably talk about it on Gumroad, but I can't really talk about too much on YouTube, but you guys know how it is. Anyway, check these out.
This place is booming the day, isn't it? Mental, I don't know, they must have found something, mate. Fit me.
All